Chris, your first reactions on this game?
First of all, I think it's crazy we're playing inside in June for both teams. I think this is crazy. So the game itself, okay, you can say I'm making an excuse or moaning about things for them too. I think it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think how can Icelandic football, which I'm of course not an Icelander, but I'm passionate about, and I'm enjoying being involved in, how can it progress if, okay, two, I think good teams with many good young players and people working very hard, I'm sure on both sides, that they then have to play inside in the middle of June. Let's be honest, if you watch this from outside, from another country, you would watch it and think, like, is it a joke? And that is not fair. No. That is not fair on, by the way, either team, either staff, either anyone. So for me, that is my first thought, that I'm just pleased, to be honest, to come away from this game with no injuries on this field. I'm sure they are too. And yeah, that is my initial thought on the game. It was both before and after.
What about your performance, your team's performance? Are you happy with that?
Performance good. We were so brave the way we played. This was an improved performance that we've made over the last weeks, or compared to the last weeks. We again showed we are an extremely good team, but we didn't win the game, and we should have won the game.
Frustrating to concede so close after scoring.
And of course, the type of goals. But I think it's easy when you easy as a coach, a journalist, even a player, to come away after the game and say, okay, we shouldn't have conceded those 2 goals. I do agree, we shouldn't. But also as well, we had, in a game like this, they have a lot of confidence. You're playing on their field. Okay, it's not going to be a perfect game. You're not going to come through the game without having to defend or have to defend a set play or maybe chase the ball back a few times. But okay, that's cool. We did that fine. And we had many openings in the game. We made a lot of good openings from our pressing, and we didn't take advantage of them. So I'm not going to get too high on my own supply. Yeah, we played a good game, but we had 1 point from it. And yeah, we don't want that to be the story of our season. No one remembers a good team that doesn't win. Yeah. They remember a great team that does, and yeah, we need to take that as a little bit of a kick up the backside.
Lastly, I want to ask you about the squad for the under-19 men's team that's playing in the final tournament. You have 2 guys on the team. You're probably very happy with them?
My first thing was actually, again, I'm a disappointed guy at the moment. I was disappointed that Steiner didn't get in there as well. Yeah. He's playing every week in this league, and you saw tonight, I mean, we played him basically as a right wing back because of how we wanted to defend, and he did it so good. For his age, he's a very mature player, so much skill, so much hunger, and of course he's been in those squads a lot, so I was really disappointed for him. I haven't actually really said congratulations to the other 2, but yeah, of course I want them focused fully on the games and getting better. And when the tournament comes, I'll of course be delighted to watch them and hope they do really well.
You have a couple of games during the tournament. Are you going to ask the Federation to postpone those games?
Yes, mainly because I see the weather outside right now, and I think if I can get 3 or 4 days maybe in the sun, what an excuse. So I think so, definitely.